I said I have a will I buy it for you guys. As always, this was started by Samantha March, who I will leave linked below, and the Instagrams that I use to actually find products that are launching. So first up is the Vise Art Dark Edit. I actually have only one palette from Vise Art and I really enjoy it. I don't know why I've never purchased more though. I feel like a lot of times I feel like their palettes are so simple that I almost like not gravitate to them. So this one likewise doesn't really gravitate to me. I feel like I have a lot of these shades already. Most of her little palettes, I think these are worth like $39 or $40 if I'm not mistaken. I will put the price point around here as well. It looks like a very beautiful palette. The formula on them are gorgeous. I don't know why I don't really gravitate that much to them. I probably should, because their formula is absolutely beautiful. Their mattes blend amazingly. Most of the shimmer ones that I've tried are very metallic and very beautiful on the eyes. I should probably get some. Yeah, I'm thinking I need some. So let me know, are you guys getting that? Also, Very Cherry Clean by Pharmacy. So they put out a new balm. Their Pharmacy balm was like the OG kind of original one that like gravitated everyone to it. So now they have a cherry one. I definitely have to go into store and smell it because some cherry smells like put me off. This I think is, does it say? This is $34. So it's just the same price as the original one. I don't remember if the original one has any smell or not. If it does, I'll probably put it around here. So I would definitely have to see in store if this is something for me. I just bought the Drunk Elephant one and I just ordered the Good Molecule ones to try out as well. So next up is Farsali has a unicorn lip mask. This is worth $20. It looks very beautiful. Farsali has a lot of awesome skincare. I feel like a lot of people don't really talk much about them and they probably should. So this is definitely something, if I ever run out of my Laneige one, I would probably try this one. It just seems very beautiful, and it has goji berry and acai with vitamin C to like plump your skin. I feel like their brand is really good about skincare, so it's something that I would definitely want to try once I finish the one that I actually have. Next up is Melt Cosmetics has like a radioactive palette that has bright colors. It's $48. I've yet to try anything from Melt Cosmetics, but this palette is not going to be it. I have a lot of bright shades. I think I have like an Urban Decay one that has like really bright shades like that, and sadly in my everyday life I don't really gravitate to using way too many bright colors just because I have to be in a professional environment working in a hospital, you know, so I'm not allowed to, it's not that I'm not allowed, but you don't want to look unprofessional in front of your boss. Like, I'm not going to show up there with bright yellow and neon green eyeshadow. So I could probably use a little bit of a detail with bright shades and get away with it, but not like a full-on, you know, like bam in your face. Next thing is Julius Place dropped their Warrior 3. This is just a lot of bright shades, and it's probably like, yeah, it's $18, or no, it's $20. So their shades and palettes are absolutely gorgeous, but sadly this isn't a palette that I would gravitate a lot to. I have been wanting the Warrior 1, which is something that I might pick up if they have another sale, but this just doesn't gravitate towards me personally, just because I feel like I have bright shades in other palettes and they aren't shades that I'm going to get a lot of use out of. And Julius Place, their palettes, like the pan size is enormous. Like, you will never in your lifetime, like your great granddaughter would have to finally like use up whatever's left of it. Next up is Colorpop. They have an X's and O collaboration. They have quite a few on here. This just looks like a neutral palette that doesn't really gravitate to me. I don't see any, you know, they're very affordable, so I'm probably thinking it's probably like $15 or so. It doesn't say the name on here. And they also have a Truly Madly Deeply, which is 23, is a pretty big size palette, not huge, but bigger than most of their palettes, 4, 8, 12, 16 pans. It has a lot of repeat shades from other colors that I see there, like Hungry Ghost is in one of their smaller palettes. I think some of these shades seem to be, I don't know, am I seeing things, or does it seem like some of the shades they've already launched before? But this doesn't gravitate to me as well. It's just another neutral palette that I don't really need. So we'll be skipping out on that. Next thing, and I feel like I'm just skipping out on everything. KKW is going into Ulta, and they are going to be doing a collaboration with Winnie Harlow as well. Another one of a lot of neutral things that just really just doesn't call to me. I don't know. I'm just like not gravitated towards them. Natasha Venona has a new little mini, which I definitely will be picking up. It is a gold palette, and it has a army kind of green in there that looks absolutely beautiful. I love her little minis. I love Natasha Venona's formula, so this is something that I will definitely pick up. Her little minis usually go around for $25, so I'm thinking that it'll probably be the same. Next up, Julius Place also has another palette. It's $15, and this is the Nomad palette, which has a lot of neutrals and then a yellow in there. So I don't know, and then all of them are matte except for two shimmer ones. I don't know, I don't feel gravitated towards that one either. I feel like I have a lot of stuff in there that in my collection that is dupeable. Next up is the Naked Urban Decay Honey. I asked you guys on Instagram, and a lot of you guys were like, no honey, I do not need that. This looks beautiful. It's a lot of neutrals with like goldens and things like that, but likewise, I feel like a lot of us who have big collections and have palettes have like lots of golds in there. So unless you're looking for the Urban Decay formula, then you probably already have a lot of these golds and neutrals in your collection somewhere. If you are a fan of the Naked line and the Urban Decay formula, then definitely this might be for you, but it just, I don't know, it just, Next up is by Colorpop. It's their biggest palette. I actually ordered this because a lot of you guys on Instagram voted that you would want to see a review on this. This is the Kathleenlights Jaded palette, and I can't wait to get my hands on it and actually do a review for you guys. This has a ton of colors, and it has a shimmer, like a super shock shadow, and two glitters, if I'm not mistaken, in the palette. So definitely we'll be playing around with that and letting you guys know how I feel about it. Pat McGrath just launched another palette. I would definitely go see Mel Thompson's review on this if you're curious. She kind of said that some of the special shades kind of weren't as good as some of the other palettes. So Pat McGrath is super expensive. Her palettes are like $129 or so. So that is a big no-go for me. Next up, what else do we have here? We have so many good like new launches. The Fenty Gloss Bomb, this is launching October 11th, which is actually my birthday. So it's just calling to me. I actually on my favorites was talking about how much I love the Gloss Bomb, the original one. So I was saying in there, which I kind of called it, that if she were to do like a little mini lip kit for holidays, that I would definitely pick it up. So I am definitely getting these. These smell amazing. They're not sticky. They give like that juiciness to the lips. So definitely, and this will actually include 2 new shades, and this is actually going to be $42 for all 5 of them. Next up is by Natasha Venona. She is launching a palette called Metropolis. It has a crap ton of shades in there. How many shades is it? I think it's like 28 shades, and it's a $129. I just feel like like I'll have a lot of these shades. There's a lot of like warm shades in there, a pop of green, like a pop of teal, but for the most part a lot of neutral shades. So I am going to be skipping on this. It's just not something that I really need. More than likely it will just, you know, not get enough love. So I am definitely skipping on that as well. And then today, the day I'm filming this, Colorpop's launched yet another freaking collection. This is gonna be Call It Whatever, and it just looks like a whole bunch of like warm nudes for kind of autumn, and I'm going to be skipping on that because it's just another neutral palette that I just don't need. I want to kind of, you know, get stuff that really calls to me, or because of formulation, or, you know, something that like I really enjoy the formulation, or shades that I feel like are a little bit different, or things like that. So those are my thoughts. So basically I'm skipping on almost everything. Let me know down below, what are you skipping on, or what are you gonna get and why? I'd love to hear back from you guys. Let me know how you guys are liking these videos. It seems to me that you guys like them, even though it seems like I'm more of a negative Nancy, just because my collection is big and I want to be realistic about a lot of products, because there's so many products that come out daily now that it's just ridiculous. So, you know, you got to put a stop to it somewhere, especially if you're not actually using the ones that you're purchasing. And by the time you purchase whatever's new, something else, like 20 other things have just already come out. Anyways, so I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram down below. Subscribe if you want to keep up with my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.